Hey you guys, namaste. This is me, Diara. Welcome to another pick a card reading. Welcome to everyone who's new. My name is Diara. I am an intuitive card reader from Germany, and I'm very happy to offer you another free reading of mine. This is a message from your spirit team. Okay, this is a message from universe, the angels that are surrounding you. You can call it any ways. I mean, some people say it like that, others use different expressions, how to name it, you know. We will just see what does universe wants you to know right now. This is supposed to be an uplifting message, and we will have a look into the love department as well here. Okay, feel free to make your choice first of all, and while you're doing so, this is going to be number 1, number 2, and number 3 as usual. 1, 2, 3, choose one pile. And while you're doing so, let me just quickly say that always have in mind that this is a general reading. This is not a personal reading. Never make any kind of major decisions based on a card reading, on an online reading, right? Be objective. Try to be objective at least. I know this is not easy. And only take what resonates, okay? If it's not resonating, this is probably not your day, not your reading, not your pile. Who knows, okay? So let's get started, you guys, with pile number 1. What do you need to hear right now? What is it that you need to hear? What is it that your spirit team wants to share with you today? The feather, pile number 1. Let's get started. What do you need to hear? What is your message? What's coming? What's going on? What is the potential of your current situation? Let's just see. So I feel right now, pile number 1, people, you are dealing with feeling drained and feeling, I don't know, locked down probably. I mean, probably you truly are. I don't know when you will find this reading. Currently, this whole coronavirus thing is going on everywhere, all around the world. So maybe you guys are dealing with quarantine, you feel isolated. I feel like you have the feeling that life is not really happening right now. Life is not really taking place. And this is probably something that you feel already for a while, regardless of corona. Do you know what I mean? So this is not supposed to be a message based on the current situation that we are all in, which is very challenging, no doubt about that. But this is a timeless reading, as always. It's a timeless reading. So it could be that some of you guys will listen to this reading in a year from now, okay? And what I can tell you is that you feel lifeless, so to say. I don't know if there is such a word in English. I'm a German speaker, but you feel like life is not really happening. You feel isolated, you feel locked down, you feel tired, weak, nothing is really happening. Probably you are waiting for things to roll off, to start off, stuff like that. So this is the problem. This is where you come from, right? But what Spirit wants you to know is that there will be a peaceful resolution to your problems. No matter what you're dealing with, no matter why you feel the way you feel, there will be a peaceful resolution. So please, you guys, don't give up. Probably everything looks very dark and as if there is no solution at all, but there will be a peaceful resolution. Isn't that, I mean, especially right now, isn't that something good to hear, to know that, hey, you know what, shadows will fall and universe always has your back, and there will be a peaceful resolution, especially at times when we cannot see the way out, like the exit. It is so good to know that, yeah, but there is an exit and universe will show it to you whenever it's time. Also, what you need to hear right now is that you do have a very special connection to animals. Okay, you are probably very much connected to dogs or cats or any kind of farm animals, and also probably, I don't know, it can be turtles, it can be monkeys. You have a very special connection to animals, so you probably should consider to do something out of it, to make something out of it. Probably you could work in a zoo on a voluntarily level, like just for free, just as a freelancer, stuff like that. Or maybe you do already something with animals, who knows? Nature, I'm hearing nature is very healing for you, like being surrounded by animals, plants, flowers, nature, water, the element of earth is especially important to you. And what you need to know is the spiritual advice for you is that, hey, you know what? They want you to go with the flow, pile number one. I think right now they want you to go with the flow, and it matches so good with the Joker card. Probably you are someone who's very much in their head. Maybe you are someone who thinks a lot, who has always plans and ideas and certain strategies going on, like you want it in a certain way to happen, and you are trying to make it happen like that no matter what. But right now, what Spirit wants you to understand is that you need to go with the flow a little bit more. Let it go, okay? Just allow the whole situation to unfold in a natural, in an organic way. The Joker as well speaks about a very free-spirited person, someone who just takes every day the way it is, like just deal with life day by day by day. Don't you make a drama out of it, okay? Don't you think so much. Allow yourself to travel, even if it's just in your head right now, because obviously right now it is not so easy to travel. But I mean, you can travel just, like by reading good books or by maybe planning another adventure in the future, because I mean, things will change, right? It's not going to stay like that forever. And this is something that you should remember, right? Also with the go with the flow card, it says that, yeah, everything is changing, right? Everything is liquid and flowing like water, if you know what I mean, okay? And this is how it is. So in terms of your love situation, I have some pretty good cards for you, pile number one. We have the attraction card, we have the card conversations from heart to heart, and the children card. So first thing that sticks out to me is that could be that children are involved in your love life in whatsoever way. It could be that the partner that you do currently have has children, could be that you want children, maybe you are trying to get pregnant already for a while. So first message to you is that children are affecting your love life, okay? Children are involved in your love situation in whatsoever way, right? I mean, there are so many different possibilities and scenarios, and obviously I'm not able to point them all. I read for a lot of people, especially when it comes to love readings. I mean, like my customers, they are all over the world and everyone has a different situation going on. It could also be that maybe you felt in love with someone who is already a parent, maybe single parent. And this is why your situation is affected by these children, because maybe, like whenever children are involved, it's not so easy, like to get things started. There are different kind of obligations, also money-wise, financials are probably playing a role here. Maybe for you, I mean, it could be you, maybe you do have children from someone and now you are the single parent, right? And you have to see how to deal with everything with your job and stuff. So whatever it is, children are affected. And I like these cards when the cards are so precise. It's also always to you very good sign whether or not you do resonate with the reading, because in this particular scenario here, I mean, if children are not at all at play here in your personal life, then this is probably not your reading. Right? Do you know what I mean? So this is why I like these very precise cards that do not leave so much room for misinterpretation. Okay? So love, attraction, conversation. I do feel you falling in love in the future, for sure. Maybe you feel isolated right now. Maybe you feel like nothing is happening. The first card that we had, you feeling drained and you feeling in quarantine, so to say. But I think this is going to be the word of the year, right? So, but I will tell you once again that things are about to change. You will fall in love this summer, okay? You will fall in love within the next few weeks and months. You will feel alive again, okay? You will be able to embrace life in all the different shades and colors. There will be a lot of conversations taking place from heart to heart. I mean, even now you can always use the social media, you know, like to socialize and to connect with people. You could use this time to have very good telephone calls with people all over the world. I mean, yes, okay, probably we are not allowed to meet in person, but still, I mean, I said it with the other reading that I did the other week. Yes, a lot of things are shut down and canceled, right? But a lot of things are not canceled yet. For example, communication, or for example, being kind. You know, these things have not been canceled yet, and they are not supposed to be canceled in the future neither, right? They are always available. Communicate, talk, write, read a good book, right? I mean, these are all things that you still can do, no matter when you find this reading. By the way, once again, this is not a specific reading based on the corona story that's going on, but just in general, right? And I do see that happening for you. I do see you, you know, like developing a crush on someone. Attraction is coming into your life and a lot of conversation. And I like that. I like this energy. So let's just see whether there is anything else that Spirit would like to share with you today. Any other message? Let's open this up for one final card. Is there probably something that wants to be seen here? Yeah, I say it. This is a solid offer. Once again, communications, invitations, you know, meetings, dates. This is all happening again. Let's just wait a little bit longer, you guys out there. I feel a little isolated myself. I mean, you know, everything is shut down, literally. All the fitness studios, the yoga studios, the cinemas, the bars, the restaurants, the coffee shops, right? But things will change. And this is your message. This is what you needed to hear today, that things will change and there will be good opportunities in the future again. Knight of Coins is a very solid, a very tangible offer that's being offered to you. Okay, someone is calling you, someone will contact you in the future and yeah, will offer you something, some kind of new project, maybe a job, or maybe literally, you know, like when we see it in this love department, then could be that someone is asking you out for a date, right? As soon as this is possible again. So yeah, I think this is a beautiful message to you guys, pile number one. And I think I will leave it here. I hope you could resonate. I hope you like this reading. Whenever you have some kind of suggestions, readings that you want me to do, I read all your comments, always, all the feedbacks. I read them all. I am not always able to answer your questions. And I am also not willing to do all the readings that you do suggest, because I have to feel connected to the question myself as well a little bit, since I'm the reader. So I bet you for your understanding, okay? But feel free, go ahead, send me all your suggestions. And as soon as I find that something resonates with me, I'm more than happy to do this reading for you, okay? So by pile number one, don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Let's move on then to pile number two, people, which is this onyx stone. What do you need to hear? What is it that you need to hear right now? Let's see. Let me just turn around the cards. We have the Hermit. We have the card You Are Ready. A happy change is coming, and message in a bottle. Yeah, great. Great. So first card, first thing, and this is the card which you need in order to see whether or not this is your pile. We have the shadows here. So I feel like you've been a pretty long time in the shadows. You've been like a hermit probably in the past. Okay, you are maybe the definition of a hermit, if you know what I mean. A typical bachelor, a typical single, like someone who's very free spirited, someone who needs the solitude every now and then, someone who has no problem to be locked up for a while all by themselves, isolated from others. This is something that you can deal with perfectly. Okay, I mean, this is your thing. You like to be alone, and you need time for yourself in order to organize yourself and to think about stuff, because you are a little bit of philosoph, so to say. Sorry for the bad pronunciation. Remember, I'm not a native speaker, but you are someone who thinks about stuff a lot. Probably you also like to journal, like journaling, writing down your thoughts, like in a diary, or maybe you have your own podcast going on as well. Maybe you are thinking about writing a book. But this is all happening behind the scenes, so to say, right? And this is why I'm saying you have been living in some kind of shadow place, okay? Probably other people, the society is not really aware of all your talents and gifts, because you are so much alone and all by yourself, a little bit hidden from others, right? But I'm telling you that you are ready now to step out of the shadow. I mean, isn't that a beautiful message, you guys, pile number 2? Isn't that beautiful? And these cards, they do fit so perfectly together. I love that. I love that. I love the energy of this pile. I do see a big happy changing for you. A big happy change for you coming. It could be that you will change places, maybe you will move away from your current spot to another city, another country, probably even. Could be that you will change your job. Okay, and this change is bringing you a lot of new and creative and positive energy. Okay, so the days where you lived in the shadows, they will be over with soon. Okay, you will receive messages. You will probably also send out messages to others. Okay, you will reconnect. This is some kind of a rebirth situation I'm seeing, to be honest with you. For some of you, I really feel that a completely new chapter is about to open up for you guys, pile number 2. A completely new chapter. And it's bringing you new positive encounters and a new mindset as well. Maybe you will change. Again, you see the devil, the shadow sides. Yeah, temptations, seductions, and stuff like that. Probably also you will how can I say that in the proper way? Maybe you feel tempted by something as well. And I'm telling you, you are ready. If you feel tempted by something, if you feel like you really want to do something, like you wake up in the morning and you really have this urge to do something, do it. Okay, do it. Dare to do it. Open up yourself and just do it. Okay, you have nothing to be afraid of. Pile number 2. At the bottom of the deck, we have 8 of Wands, which is, again, a very positive sign. Action is coming. Action is taking place. Things are about to change in your favor. Let's see what is going on in the love department. Separation, show your love, learning and forgiving, and playfulness. Yeah, so could be that when it comes to love, there has been a separation, or maybe a separation is about to take place. I will be honest with you. As much as I love the piles here, and especially your pile, number 2, I still have to be honest with you, okay? So it could be that what you need to hear today is that a separation is about to take place. Yes, new doors are about to open for you. There will be good and solid opportunities and chances for you, possibilities. But it could be that these changes do involve a separation. Okay, sometimes you can't have the one without the other, if that makes sense, if you know what I mean. Okay, so yes, I do see a big happy change in terms of moving away, moving to another place, or probably changing your job situation. It could also be that you will decide to change. Maybe, you wake up one day and you feel like, okay, I do not picture myself with this person anymore. Probably once I was in love with this person and we moved in and maybe we even married and maybe we do even have kids, but now you figure out more and more that you do not see yourself anymore with this person. That could also be the case, you guys, okay? So please have that in mind, because for some of you guys, this is the message, right? Especially with the forgiving and learning card. Yeah, you've learned your lessons, and Spirit wants you to be playful, okay, and to not over dramatize everything. I mean, getting divorced is not a drama anymore these days. I mean, probably it was like 100 years ago, but today everything is possible, right? Show your love. And I think this makes completely sense here. Show your love means listen to your heart. Dare yourself to open up. Step out of the shadows. Okay, you don't have to hide yourself. You don't have to put on makeup, right? You don't have to wear a poker face, right? Do whatever you feel now you need to do, no matter what, because you are ready, pile number 2. This is now your time. This is now the possibility for you, the chance for you to step out of the shadows, whatever the shadows is, right? And yes, sometimes that does include a separation. That does include a breakup, or moving away from things that are toxic, people, places, situation, whatever. And maybe not really toxic, but simply not for you anymore, right? And I think this is probably the biggest fears when it comes to love that everyone has. You know, like being in a committed relationship and then, you know, out of the sudden, the other one, they want to separate. They don't feel it anymore. This is a huge fear that a lot of people do have, and I can completely understand it, right? I have the same fear. I mean, I think everyone has it. I speak for everyone here. And now this person is probably you, right? You are the person who wakes up and who says, hey, you know what? I don't want to be with you anymore. And it's not your fault. It's me. It's just me. I don't feel it anymore. We kind of grew apart, right? And this happens. It happens everywhere. And this is not a drama, and you don't have to feel guilty. Actually, you do this person a favor. Let me tell you this. Actually, you do this person a favor, because if you are brave enough to move away and to leave this old situation behind, you offer this person also another chapter and another possibility, because then they are probably able to find their true match, right? Do you know what I mean? Think about that. I think a lot of people, they get stuck. When they think about stuff, they stop at a certain moment because probably it gets too afraid, scary and stuff like that. But think a little further. Think outside the box. If you are the one who dares to move on, you offer, both of you, yourself, but also the other party, a new chance. Because most of the time, the other party, they feel it too. It's not that they don't feel stuff, right? They probably feel that, things have changed. It's not like it was. It's not like it used to be anymore, right? They feel it too, and that makes them happy. And it's always better to really deal with the truth than living a lie, right? Isn't it? Once again, think about it. Let this message sink in. I can only encourage you, pile number 2, to do what it is that you want to do, because now you are ready and the times are perfect for change. Okay, this is Spirit's advice, and this is what they wanted you to hear today. What you make out of it, I mean, obviously this is all up to you, right? Don't you feel forced to do something that you don't really want to do, okay? Once again, always listen to your gut feeling, you guys. So let's move on then to the final pile, which is the clear quartz, traditional clear quartz, pile number 3. So we have 2 tarot cards for you, the Moon and 9 of Coins. What is it that you need to hear? What's your message today from Spirit? Let's just see what's going on. Oh, okay. What do you need to hear? So first of all, I feel like some kind of revenge is going on or on your mind. Maybe there is someone that you feel very angry with right now. Okay, maybe you are mad with someone. Maybe you had a bad fight with someone in the past. And this is why you came to this reading, because you want to know what's going on with the situation and this person, and will you ever reconcile and stuff like that. But it's really like, I feel that revenge is playing a role here for you currently. Okay. Spirit wants you to wait. We have the waiting card coming out here for you, pile number 3. They want you to wait. Before you do something that you probably will regret later, please wait. Inhale, exhale, okay? Don't make any major decisions based on revenge and based on being mad with someone. Yes, probably someone hurt you. Yes, someone was probably stupid and bad. Okay, but it doesn't mean that you have to act now in a weird way, right? So take it easy and wait. Before you do anything, wait. Okay, message number 1. Also, Merlina, she's saying that you are weird and you are undecided. Okay, you don't really know what to do and you don't have enough information yet. Okay, so once again, wait. This is your message. The message that you need to hear, pile number 3, is please stay focused, wait. Do not sign any contracts and stuff like that. Don't call people and tell them your opinion. Don't scream at people, okay? Don't lose your temper when it comes to other people. Wait, relax and wait, okay? Retreat, step back. Try to focus on yourself. Sorry. Excuse me. Try to stay focused on yourself a little bit. 9 of coins is the independent woman, right? The woman that loves to be in nature. So probably go out for some longer walks, okay? Embrace and enjoy nature. Retreat a little bit. Connect yourself with your inner self and all the higher forces as well, because we have the higher forces card coming up, which is a beautiful energy. I mean, alone the card looks beautiful, right? The colors, such a beautiful card. So Spirit really wants you to stay focused and to not lose your temper and to have faith. Have faith that in divine timing you will find your answers and there will be a solution. Okay, so this card here, the higher forces card, is also the card of divine timing, right? So wait, please, you guys. This is what you need to hear. Wait. Maybe you are thinking about, a project. You have an idea that you really want to realize these days, but Spirit's advice is they want you to wait, right? Before you move on the chariot, before you, as I said, before you do something, wait a little bit longer. You will be, the information that you still need will be given to you, okay? The information will be given to you sooner or later, but right now, the moment that you are listening to this video, maybe this is something related to job, maybe you are thinking about to quit your job and to do something else, to apply or stuff. Wait a little bit, okay? It's better for you if you would wait a little bit. But I do see opportunities and offers coming. Also money-wise, by the way, okay? So it could really be that for some of you, this is a message related to job and career and finances. Let's have a quick look into the love department, though, for you, pile number 3. Is there anything in particular that your spirit team wants you to know? So we have the past life relation card. We have the card healing family issues and get help from friends. Yeah. So maybe you guys are stuck in a love relationship with a soulmate, a twin flame. Maybe this is something karmic. Maybe this is something from a past life, a person that it is for you very hard to resist. Okay, a person that you feel very much drawn to, like magnetically drawn to. But once again, Spirit wants you to stand up a little bit more for yourself, okay? Develop your divine feminine energies a little bit more. Be a little bit more like the 9 of coins woman here at this picture, this image, showing a woman who is independent, who is healthy and wealthy and strong, okay? And she's confident with herself. She doesn't need anyone else to tell her that she's beautiful or whatever. She's confident within herself. You know, it's coming from the inside. And you have the possibility right now, pile number 3, to develop that kind of confidence, okay, and independence as well. Yeah, it has to do with healing family issues. So right now could be a good moment to have a look into, you know, patterns and habits that you developed, maybe childhood things as well, you know, like inner childhood topics. Get help from friends, right? Don't you think you have to deal with everything all by yourself. I mean, yes, it's good to be independent, and yes, it's good to have enough self-esteem, but still, I mean, I think and I hope that you do have 1 or 2 good friends and they can be helpful for you, okay? This is what I do see. So this is probably not so much a message about what's about to come when it about love, you know what I mean? But this is it. I mean, sometimes you have to just go with what the cards do offer you. I can't make stuff up here, right? If you got these kind of cards, you have to take them the way they are, right? And this is not a message about, yes, you will meet someone, or I do see beautiful things happening to you in the nearest future. This is more like, hey, go with the flow. Work with what you've got, so to say, right? Work with what you've got, deal with your issues, and before you make any kind of decisions, major decisions, right, wait a little bit, because you don't have all the answers yet, right? It is happening in divine timing. Remember, divine timing is playing a role here. So I hope that resonates with you. I hope this helps. Let me just see, is there anything else that Spirit would like to share with you? Pile number 3, I feel like for you guys, just for you, I haven't done that with the other piles. I would like to have one final card, maybe one more message about what's coming, something else that you need to hear. Is there anything else that your Spirit team wants to share with you today? Yeah, you see, Archangel Michael. This is also a message about to detox and to get rid of old patterns and habits. Yeah, once again, so the message kind of repeats itself. So this is really what you needed to hear, pile number 3. It has to do with getting rid of old patterns. You know, we had this dealing with family issues card, and I think the message kind of repeats itself here, right? Deal with these issues, have a look at them. Probably right now is a very good time, you know, to sit down and to retreat and to think about stuff. And your love life is going to benefit if you do so. Okay, definitely going to benefit if you do so. If you get rid of everything, you know, like that's toxic, also, especially these kind of twin flame relationships that do not have a happy ending, although we want them to have a happy ending, but very often they don't have a happy ending. But the sooner you get rid of these kind of stories, the sooner you will be able to find the real match, right? Think about that a little bit. Feel free to rewind and to listen to this whole message again and again, because I think that was a very intense energy here, and you probably need a little bit until you can really understand it, until you can really understand the meaning and the message, if you know what I mean, okay? So give it a little bit to sink in. And don't judge this reading just because you are probably a little bit dissatisfied with it, okay? Give it a moment to sink in. It has to do with getting rid of all kind of negative energies and thoughts like revenge, right? And hate and yeah, you know, feeling rejected and being mad with someone, driving yourself nuts about a problem. Just wait, take it easy, okay? And because everything will unfold in its own magic. And this is that kind of magic that we humans will probably never be able to understand and to explain. So this is it. I'm wishing you all the best, you guys. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. If you have any suggestions for me to do readings, feel free to let me know them. I am not necessarily doing all these suggestions because I have to kind of resonate with the question as well. But if I do, I'm more happy to help you with these readings, okay? And of course, I am also available for personal readings. Namaste, you guys. Bye. Peace out.